Getting a BBL ruined my life. So I was a teenager in the 2010s when Instagram was new and like the it girls were Instagram models and all these girls started getting BBLs. The bigger your ass was, the more successful you were going to be. I saw Kylie Jenner do it and I was like, "Oh my god, I need that." And I grew up watching like Kim K's butt like triple in size every year and I was like, "I need to be her." All the men want her. The reason I'm not getting a boyfriend is because I don't have her butt. So when I got my money up in the 2020s, I spent $15,000 on a new ass, not realizing it was about to be my downfall. BBLs were straight up a trend. My life completely fell apart after I got one. First of all, I only fit in Fashion Nova. I could not fit in any nice, expensive clothes. Designer clothes, Aritzia, all the cute, clean girl clothes, they're meant for skinny girls. I could not get my butt into a pair of jeans for 2 years. I gained 30 pounds after my BBL. I was the heaviest I have ever been in my life. Because when you get a BBL, you can't gain like stomach fat anymore. And I didn't even realize I was gaining weight because it was all going to my butt. And then I woke up one day morbidly obese. I think what made me realize was my face got so fat. But that's not even the worst part. The way men treated me was so horrifying. I only attracted the broke, drug addicted, abusive losers. I did not attract anyone who was boyfriend material at all because my body was so over sexualized, you know what I'm saying? And the way I was forced to dress having a BBL, because you can't wear anything baggy and cute when you have a BBL, otherwise you look fat. You have to wear like skin tight clothes and be half naked 24/7. Rich, sweet, classy, nice men aren't attracted to that when they see that walk into a bar or walk down the street. I had homeless people catcalling me and chasing me around. I would not get respect when I would walk into like Saks Fifth Avenue or designer store. Before I got like all my work done, people used to tell me I was pretty. My Uber driver would say, "Oh, you're so pretty." Random girls would tell me I was pretty. That completely stopped. It all stopped. And I got so depressed. I realized something had to change. So I got on Ozempic. I lost 30 pounds and like now can fit in like classier clothing and cover my body without looking like a cow. I stopped getting lip filler. I stopped dyeing my hair bleach blonde. I shrunk my butt to now if you saw me walking down the street, you would not think it was fake. I am treated so much better. I walk into a Chanel store and they actually walk up to me and help me shop. I am no longer getting sexually harassed everywhere I go. I have a really hot boyfriend, and people in general just started being nicer to me again. I'm rich because I do OnlyFans, but if you saw me walking down the street, you would never look at that girl and be like, "Oh, that's an OnlyFans model. She doesn't deserve my respect." You would just think I was a regular rich girl living her little New York City life. And life is so much better this way. So if you think you need plastic surgery, you definitely don't. You do not need to go get that lip filler. You don't need a new butt and you don't need a new boobs. My boobs got so botched, now they're permanently scarred because of my boob jobs, and I will go into that in a different TikTok. And now I have to live with that mistake for the rest of my life. So just take it from me, who's already made the mistakes. Don't touch yourself.
Let me tell y'all something. The dumbest thing I think I ever did was get this BB.
I totally love her honesty. You guys need to reconsider that surgery. That was one of my biggest regrets. Keep in mind, when you gain weight, it gets bigger. Another question that I have gotten many times is, do I have any regrets? I have a lot of them. And I'm going to tell you why. One of them, and I know you guys are going to be like, what? Is the BBL. I really wish I never did it, because as soon as you gain weight, that's the first place your fat is going to go to. Well, for me, I'm not really a huge fan of a huge booty on me because my frame is not too big, but my weight does fluctuate. Like I can go from 160 to 189. I was 189 last year, but my butt got huge at one point to where I was kind of like, I don't like this. So I started to eat better, and exercise, but it's mainly your eating. So I had to like control my eating because this thing was getting really big. As of now, it's not too bad because you guys can't really see. It's not too bad because my eating is kind of like pretty good right now, I can say, and I've been exercising, but if I don't, it's a wrap. This thing is real big, and to me, it looks unrealistic. Another thing I regret is getting lipo in my arms. Let me show you why. You see those 2 marks? Those are 2 lipo holes. Like, at first, actually, this one was a keloid. But I've been going to the dermatologist, and he's been, like, injecting, I think, steroids in them. Yeah, I don't know. He's been injecting something in them to make them smaller. But, yes, those are my 2 regrets. So, lipo in your arms and a BBL. I personally recommend if you already got like a cute little bump back there, just keep it. Like, you don't really need nothing too big. But if you got like a super, flat butt and you just want something a little more voluptuous, yeah, go for it. Or whatever look you're going for. But for me, I regret it. It's cute now, but guess what? If I was to eat Wingstop for a month and pancakes every morning and drink, it's nasty to me. On me, it just looks too much. So yeah, talk to your doctor and see what they recommend, but those are my regrets.
I don't recommend nobody getting a BBL. Like, it's so boring. It's painful. It's boring. I got a fat ass, but I'm bored. I'm lonely in a room all day. Can't lay down right. Can't stand up for too long. Can't be on your knees too long. Like, this is not fun.
Kylie Jenner's best friend, who has an identical body to Kylie, low-key admitted she got a BBL when she was 18 years old and now regrets it. She said she didn't get butt implants, but moved stuff around to make her butt bigger. Watch this clip.
I have not had butt implants. The only implants that I have are in my titties. And I'm not saying that I haven't done other things and I haven't, moved some things around or, whatever the case may be. Yeah, just like feel like I was at a point in my life when I was younger and I felt like my lips needed to be big and my boobs needed to be big and, everything.
Your butt
my
needs
butt
to be
needed
big.
to be big. It's just really fucking young and stupid. And like, maybe I don't like to talk about it because I don't like the decision I made when I was fucking 18.
Y'all, I can't believe it. We are finally in the era of being thick, going out of style. I am so happy to get to this point. Y'all done cheapened it up, okay? Because here's the thing. I'm starting to notice celebrities want everybody on Ozempic. Your favorite influencers who used to be thick, who used to be a little bit bigger, they skinny now. Like, I love that this is happening because for us naturally thick girls who were born with it, it was so hard living in the BBL era. Do you know how hard it was being naturally thick, living in the BBL era? Everybody asking you, is it real? Everybody asking what doctor you went to. People questioning you left to right. Do you know how hard it was to exist as a naturally thick girl in the BBL era? But now, since everybody and their mama got a BBL and the BBLs look a hot mess, and now your favorite celebrities and influencers are on Ozempic and they're skinny now and skinniness is coming back into style, don't nobody strive to be thick no more. And I love it because I was so sick of living in the BBL era. I was tired of it. So I'm glad to finally be able to have my body shape and nobody question me whether or not it's a BBL, whether or not whatever, because it's out of style now. It's not cool no more to be thick. It's not cool because everybody thick, right? Everybody on Ozempic. And I am so happy. I am so happy because I hate when my body type becomes a trend and then now all of a sudden I'm being excluded out of stuff or I'm being included into mess that I was never included in before. I was called fat, out of shape and overweight. But now everybody want to be skinny again. Everybody on that Ozempic, okay? And I'm loving it. Go back to loving yourselves. Being thick was never something that everybody should have been. Being thick was only cool because only certain women were thick or certain people was thick. It was never something that everybody and their mama at Walmart should be thick. Ain't no reason why great grandma, granny, brother, cousin, uncle should be thick. Like, it's just no reason. So I am happy that the thick era is going out of style. Yes, yes, yes.
Are you guys not noticing that more and more people that got BBLs are getting them removed now? Do you think it's because of medical reasons or because they thought a surgery was going to change an insecurity they had about themselves? I'm not against surgery. By all means, get your BBL, tummy tuck, 360, whatever you want to make you happy. But I'm just noticing a lot more celebrities are taking theirs out. What are your thoughts?